Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. I do hope that your day is going well. Today we're going to talk about why memory is affected after a stroke and what that can actually look like on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to discuss what areas of the brain are involved in helping you to remember information, the different types of memory that can be affected, and what mild, moderate, and severe memory changes may look like. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Danetta Davis. I'm a medical speech language pathologist, and I create videos on communication and swallowing disorders that are related to stroke and Parkinson's disease. So welcome, and if you find value in this video, please consider subscribing. Now, having a stroke can definitely affect your memory, and if you've experienced a stroke or you know someone who has, you might notice things like repeated questions, increased forgetfulness, or difficulty keeping track of conversations. And these occurrences often depend on where the stroke occurred in the brain because memory is not controlled by just one area. It's a network. And one of the key structures involved is the hippocampus, which is responsible for forming new memories. If this area or its connections are affected, then learning new information can become difficult. Another important area is the frontal lobe, which supports higher cognitive skills such as working memory and organization. And this is what helps you hold on to information in the moment, like following directions or keeping a track of a conversation. There are also neural pathways that connect different parts of the brain. And if the stroke doesn't directly damage a memory center per se, it can disrupt these pathways, which makes memory less efficient. This is where it's important to understand that not all memory is the same, right? Because you can have intact immediate recall, but impaired delayed recall. So someone might repeat information right away, but minutes later, he or she can't remember it. Working memory is different. Working memory is the ability to hold on to information and use it in real time. Then we have visual memory, which is remembering faces, locations, or where something was placed. And depending on where the stroke actually occurred, these can all be affected differently. So now let's talk about what this would actually look like on a day-to-day basis. And I'm going to break this down in terms of severity, either a mild, moderate, or severe memory impairment. A mild impairment can be subtle. So it can look like forgetting small details, needing occasional reminders, losing track of conversations, or just taking longer to process information. A moderate impairment in memory is more noticeable. And so you might see repeated questions, difficulty remembering recent events, needing consistent reminders, and even trouble just following along in conversations. And lastly, a severe memory impairment involves a significant breakdown. So this can look like forgetting familiar people or places, not remembering conversations at all, disorientation to time, place, person, or situation, and or needing ongoing support for everyday living tasks. Memory issues after a stroke occur because there's a disruption in how the brain processes, stores, and retrieves information. And because different types of memory rely on different brain systems, it can look very different from one person to another. So if you're noticing these changes, it may be time to look into services provided by a speech language pathologist to ultimately improve cognitive functions. Thank you so much for being here. Check out these other two videos if you enjoyed this one. Again, my name is Danetta Davis. I'm a medical speech language pathologist, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe for more insightful videos exactly like this. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.